So let's look at the statistics. The United States is home to 5% of the world's population, but 25% of the world's prisoners. Think about that.
The statistics are really startling. In 1954, there were about 100,000 African American men in America's prisons and jails, and today there are almost 900,000. Today, 1 in 3 African American men can expect to go to prison sometime in his lifetime. 1 in 6 Latino males as compared to 1 in 17 white males.
Race in the criminal justice system has been a controversial topic for decades. The United States criminal justice system is one of the largest in the world. According to an article written by the Sentencing Project, over 6.7 million individuals were under some form of correctional control in the United States, including 2.2 million incarcerated in federal, state, or local prisons and jails. Although African Americans and Latinos comprise 29% of the United States population, they make up 57% of the United States prison population. Of the 277,000 people in prison nationwide for a drug offense, over half, 56%, are African American or Latino. Nearly half, 48% of the 206,000 people serving life and virtual life prison sentences are African American, and another 15% are Latino. The racial disparities in the criminal justice system are a part of policing and pretrial factors and are compounded by discretionary decisions and sentencing policies that disadvantage people of color because of their race. So how is a system that is created to serve and protect using its power to target communities of color? In Michelle Alexander's book, The New Jim Crow, Alexander analyzes reasons as to why there's a greater rate of African Americans being arrested in the United States. This is important because she links all the way back to the history in the slavery era and Jim Crow segregation to the current criminal justice system. Alexander states, in less than 30 years, the United States penal population exploded from around 300,000 to more than 2 million with drug convictions, accounting for the majority of the increase. Nothing has contributed more to the systemic mass incarceration of people of color in the United States than the war on drugs. The rates of incarceration of communities of color continues to increase with government-implemented policies that look similar to the war on drugs. The criminal justice system is one of many social practices that affect how individuals understand and interpret race. In an article, Criminal Justice Through Colorblind Lenses, a call to examine the mutual constitution of race and criminal justice, authors uncover that the criminal justice system is the most oppressive tool that creates racial inequality in America, where disproportionate incarceration surpasses all measures of social inequality. When asked about race in the juvenile justice system during an interview with Carmen Andino Talavera, her response explained that the juvenile justice system is a system that continues to grow rapidly, much like what we see in the adult criminal justice system. Majority of the population that enters the juvenile justice system are in fact African American and Latino youth. These are the communities that are being targeted by police officers and are being criminalized for the color of their skin and the community they come from. Thus, there is no significant difference between race in the adult justice system and the juvenile justice system. As a solution to fix what our current criminal justice system looks like, Angela Davis, in her novel, Are Prisons Obsolete?, uncovers the idea of abolishing all prison systems. Davis believes that African Americans and Latinos disproportionately make up majority of the prison population and therefore are being used as a source of profit. Today, the prison industrial complex has benefited financially with more prisons that are being built today. Can we imagine a world without prisons or the criminal justice system?